everyone, it's Kimberly. Hey, listen, I wanted just to take a few minutes just to talk about negativity, right? What can we do to just not to be sucked in by negativity, or how to recognize negative places, things like that. For those of you if you find yourself being really affected by people in your life or in your environment, and they're coming at you from a negative standpoint, the best thing to do is just shield yourself. You can energetically just shield yourself from them or from that energy. The other thing to do is if someone's coming at you, and and there's a difference between someone being in a place to where they need a soundboard, right, versus someone coming at you in an attacking manner. And but either way, I think that you should really just shield yourself, shield your energy, because once they tap into your positive mojo, man, they're just gonna want more of it, right? And I think the best thing to do at that point in time is just say, you know what, how can I deal with this person in a manner that's loving? How can I deal with this person or the situation in a more loving manner that's not going to bring me to, to the same level where they're at? Because I don't know about you, but I've had these moments where I'm like, man, I'm feeling great, doing good, great day. And then all of a sudden, I come into a Debbie Downer, and, she's all like, oh, my life sucks, da, 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 this is like not right. And so-and-so is doing this, that, and the other. Well, sometimes you have to realize you're like, man, just disconnect from that. You know what? That situation is just a situation. It doesn't define who you are, right? Don't take things personally. Just disconnect from it all. And for you, just if you find yourself having to deal with situations that aren't so pleasant, or or people who aren't the nicest of people, well, just disconnect from it. It's not you. It's not you, right? That's their own issues. So what you have to do is just try to keep that mindset. And I know sometimes it's hard because ego wants to come in, and ego is all about some drama, right? Ego is all about, hey, you know what? Yeah, that person is a total ass, or that situation just blows. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, and they should have done things this way, or and that's totally ego. That is all ego. And guess what? That's not you. You are not your ego. Yeah, you're just not your ego, right? Our spiritual bodies, ourselves, are these beautiful light and lovely beings who thrive on the positive energy. Ego is all about the negativity. And when you can start to recognize what is ego and what is not, that's when you start making leaps and bounds in your spiritual growth. But sometimes it's just hard. Sometimes someone comes at you and they like attack you with all this negativity, or it just sucks and drains all the positive mojo out of your life, and you just kind of go, man, what the hell? I feel a little defeated because, like I was in a great mood, and now I'm not. Well, you know what? Just shake it off, right? Or if you find yourself like you can't just get away from that situation, you're having to deal with it, because I've talked about that. We've been like putting all the shit on the table, we're dealing with it, right? And it's something that you really have to deal with, and it's something that's, in the negative manner, then you just shield yourself. And you realize that if it's a situation, it's just a situation. It doesn't define who you are. If it's a person coming at you, then realize that that negativity is their projection. It's not yours. You don't own it. Do not own it, right? Just, say, you know what, that's not mine. It's not mine. I'm not going to... I hear what you're saying, and I can see maybe your point, but at the same time, that's exactly what it is. It's your point. It's not mine. So don't take that negativity on for yourself. Don't do that. Don't own it. And yeah, I think just come from a place of love and light, and just realize that it's you're you're just a beautiful soul, you know, sometimes in life. And I just want to put this out there. Life does not define who you are. Life is just situations and things that you move through and that you go through. And it's how you react to situations and react to others that defines who you are. It's your reactions to the situations, right? So just kind of keep that in mind. And I promise, and when you start looking at things in that manner, and you can start to separate, you know, what is ego and what is my higher self? You know, what your higher self always comes from the standpoint of love and light. Ego is always very, I would say ego has kind of a harshness to it, right? There's a bit of an attitude. If you find yourself, you know, thinking something, and it's coming from a point of attitude and not of love, then, you know, that's definitely ego. That's definitely ego. But anyway, so if you're hitting a negative situation, you know, just, it's temporary, it'll pass. You know, I know that you can do it. I know that you can just move on through these things. You know, just keep the faith and just realize that you are just this bundle of love and light and beautiful energy. And, you know, we're individuals, and we're here, and we're moving through things because we have to learn from them, right? Sometimes we figure, well, you know, we question things like, why did this happen? Why does this happen? Well, you know, things happen to make you a stronger person. Things happen to move you forward in life. So, you know, you may find yourself in a situation that is not, you know, not very loving, or not very, you know, I'm just going to say, you know, it's kind of, it may be shitty, right? And if you can make it through, and I talk about overcoming adversity and jumping over those obstacles, if you can move through that, right? Maybe the purpose is for you to realize the blessings in the situation, but also to help others, right? Because someone else may go through something that you've already been through. And, you know, and it's all in how you react that can show maybe a manner of, you know, show them a different spin on things. Just show them a different way of handling things, right? So, you know, negativity, don't get sucked into it, you know. If it's a situation, negative situation, it's just a situation. It's not you. It's not what defines you as a being, right? You define who you are, not the situation. So, yeah, I think that's where I'm going to end it. Anyway, I just want to do a quick little video. I was feeling pretty good. Just wanted to share that positive mojo, the kind of good vibes out there. And, you know, I want to offer you many, many blessings. And, you know, I hope that you're enjoying your weekend. And, yeah, so I guess that's it. So until next time, you know, lots of love and light, and many blessings. Ciao.